What's going on, guys? Your boy Kid Clutch.
And the kid Bodega.
New setup, we're doing some stuff, maybe a podcast, but we're gonna try this video out soon. Today, we're gonna be talking about kind of an idea that I thought about a little while ago. No one's really talking about it because it's kind of like irrelevant at this point. But Black Clover versus JJK, which one is better? Now, I'm Team Black Clover, and he is Team JJK. But the thing is, we both love both series, so it's like not like we're saying one's bad, one's good. But for me, in my opinion, Black Clover clears JJK. It's like it's just
we just got straight on
I'm,
into it.
that's what I'm
straight
saying.
on into
Because
it.
Black Clover is, in my opinion, just on a tier above because it's like fantastic. People are gonna like disagree because it's like Disney Clover and stuff like that. But no,
I've
Black
never heard that.
You haven't heard that,
No.
bro? That's like the thing. Ever since like no spoiler, but like the plot twist, like everyone was like before that was like Disney Clover. This is bullshit. Like
That plot twist was like I felt like we called it, but like when it happened, we were still like,
yeah, because it was beautifully hinted just throughout the whole thing, beautifully hinted, and then it was like this is legit. Like it's not like bullshit. That's what JJK doesn't do because it's a hint at everything, and then
JJK is just like blatantly like this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
and you're just gonna go for the ride. As the JJK person, for this argument, he tried convincing me like, hey, this is a video I have in mind. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm rocking with this. What's your answer? I'm obviously JJK, and he was just looked at me like, yeah, no, F talking. We're making
the amount of bonds and times we did talk about Black Clover in the past before obviously on a hiatus, we were like, I expected this love to stay, but this recency bias with JJK with the anime out and the new manga chapters, it was like I was like he flipped on me. Like it's just in my opinion, I think Black Clover is definitely just more solid of a series in general. But I think JJK's peak, like when it's at its best, can definitely compete with it. But I don't think JJK is always like at that level. I think Black Clover mostly is.
I will agree that Black Clover has been pretty solid. It's been way better in the manga than the anime.
Yeah,
in my opinion, and it's been solid through and through. But personally, for me, like with JJK, Shibuya, I haven't felt an arc from Black Clover touch Shibuya, and even though like everything that kind of happens after Shibuya is a little tough, but everything leading to like the movie JJK 0 season 1 to the past arc and then Shibuya, just top tier for me.
I will admit that. Okay, obviously season 2 of JJK is top tier because it's the two best arcs in the series, like by far, not even close. Like
Yeah.
Hidden Inventory into Shibuya was masterful, like beautiful. But I would also argue that this whole entire Spade arc is probably better than Shibuya, and then the Elf arc is on par with Shibuya. Because I mean, first of all, the Spade arc is amazing. Like just like the plot twist at the end, the fights, the power ups, the character moments is amazing. The Elf arc is also incredible because of like kind of what it implied in like the demon stuff. So, I Shibuya is insane, but like I mean,
no, yeah. So okay, so I'm at a detriment because the anime is a little bit further along in Black Clover than it is for JJK. So I don't want to drop some bombs for people who haven't read the manga and stuff like that. Shibuya is top tier. It's pretty damn top tier. The Elf Revival arc was solid. The Devils and stuff like that were solid. Spade King was solid. But for me, I'm very into characters and stuff like that. So like obviously we gotta minus Gojo. Gojo,
yeah, we can.
I don't think there's one hater of Gojo besides
Sakuna Glazers
and Gay. Okay, that's the only person that I feel like only people who hate Gojo. But like there are characters like Yuta, Maki, Hikari, Toto that like I am so entertained by.
We haven't seen Hikari yet, so
I mean, no, kind of. In season
barely,
they teased him.
Yeah. Hikari's a good character.
He's a good character. He's coming up soon, but like, just for me, Black Clover, like I only care about Yami. I don't know if you can see Yami and Mereoleona right there. Like those are like my favorite people. So like it's hard for me to get invested more in the story. Besides Julius, Yami, Mereoleona, because eventually I don't know, it just all kind of like just goes here. Even though it's top tier, I just don't care about the stories or the stakes for those characters.
I think it's a fair statement to say. Obviously, we both are in agreement that Gojo is the best character in both series. It's probably not even close because Gojo. I mean, he's like he's like in my top 3 favorite characters ever, and he's fantastic. But I would say after Gojo, you have like a significant drop off in characters. Like it's not even like close. Whereas in Black Clover, they're all pretty like it's like I think Yami's probably both our most favorite character in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Yami's probably at the top, and like he's not on Gojo's level, but he's like let's say like a tier below, and then like a bunch of Black Clover characters and a few JJK characters.
I mean,
fit
like
the next bill.
I will say, like Yami's on like a Kakashi level for us. Where like,
Well, Kakashi is my favorite character.
yeah,
so.
like Kakashi is like very well loved, well respected. I haven't met anyone who hates Yami. And if so, you have problems.
You actually
Tom. Your name's Tom.
Little
you
Timmy in there.
Yeah.
Little Timmy. Sakuna better. Like in Gojo,
Yeah,
same
okay.
stuff.
Don't get twisted. I have Sakuna there. That's just because it's a hard Funko Pop. Okay, I'm Team Gojo, but I agree. Like Gojo is here, and for me, like it's like Yuta, Maki, and stuff like that. But like there are characters like Yuji, who who I'm just like, bro, what is?
And I would argue that Yuji's actually a decent, like a solid character, like especially written wise. But
I mean,
in terms of like
what
what
character,
yeah. So like that's like the tough. See, I actually did the list of characters that were okay. We'll talk about like I'm giving a lot of leeway here for some of these JJK characters,
okay,
but I'm giving it to because they're cool. We have Gojo, Maki, Yuta, Yuji, Nobara, Sukuna, Geto, Kenjaku, and Megumi. That is 9 characters. Okay, and that is like I'm going deep if we're talking about Megumi. Kenjaku is like good, but it's not crazy. Like Nobara, like I'm going deep in the bag and giving it to you.
Hey, speaking of Nobara, I'm so sorry for your loss, man.
She's not dead. She's not dead, guys. I know what happens, and I know in the manga stuff, it's in here.
We've been
it's
having
in
this
here.
argument for a year now. How you forget Nanami? Nanami was tough.
I'll give you Nanami, but again, that's like I'm still reaching in the bag to find out like a fantastic, like well written, perfect character. Like not perfect, but like a good character. But we're gonna talk about Black Clover characters. We have Yami, Noelle, Asta, Yuno, Finral, Magna, Marileona, Vanessa, Julius, Mimosa, Fuegoleon, Nozel, Sekris, Charlotte, William, and Zora.
How you not say Marileona?
I did say Marileona.
Oh, okay.
She was like one of the first people I said.
I was gonna get very offended.
At the very least, like I'll give you Maki is probably like better than a lot of those characters. Yuja's probably as well. But like from the Yuji, Nobara, Sukuna, all those like though there's like 7 characters in JJK that are like on the same level, and there's like 10 on the same level in Black Clover. I mean, yeah, Black Clover.
So Black Clover does do a better job of focusing on the side characters.
Yeah,
I will give it that. And they have moments like saving Finral is a top tier.
I would argue probably the best moment in both series, but
really
no. But
okay, I was about to say.
I think it's in top 5 of both, but it's not.
I was going to say anytime Gojo did a Hollow Purple was
yeah.
top. No, domain expansion.
Domain expansion is tough in general.
It's just tough, okay? But
I'll also argue that Curse Energy and like the power system of JJK is a little bit cooler.
Yeah.
But I think the powers in Black Clover is cooler in general. Like Gravity with Dante is fucking sick. Yami's Darkness is fucking
Julius
is oh my, like it's like the powers are cooler, but it's like I think Curse Energy is more thought out.
It's more
like,
complex.
Yeah, it's more complex,
like, more interesting.
Yeah, I would give that no doubt. Domain expansion is pretty fucking tough. Like that's tough to beat. Like,
Malevolent Shrine,
Malevolent Kitchen.
Point. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with that. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. Makora, Malevolent Kitchen. I don't know what they were doing.
Makora, you mean Maharaga?
Maharaga? Like what, dude?
Bro, you gotta just because of Maharaga, you kind of gotta give Megumi just a little bit more.
No, I only consider Maharaga. You know what? Instead of Megumi, I'm giving Maharaga that point. I'm putting Maharaga in there.
It's vicious. It's a problem.
Oh, I'm actually extremely sorry. I forgot one character, Toji.
Oh yeah,
I didn't say Toji. That's I forgot about Toji, but Toji's obviously in there, and I'll give Toji a nod above other.
Let's talk about like I don't know if you
fights. We can do fights. Okay. So I think we both. What's your favorite fight in JJK?
As of right now, it would probably have to be like we talk manga or just anime.
Okay, we can't talk about manga.
Okay, that's an obvious answer.
Yeah, because we can't. I wasn't even thinking of that.
It'd probably be between Jogo and Sukuna, or Gojo versus Toji. I also do love Yuta versus Geto, but
yeah, I think those two are also my favorite. So I think okay, so we can talk about those, and I think you know, Asta and Yami versus Dante.
Dante is a tough fight. It's
just as good as both of those.
I think it's the best fight in Black Clover.
I like Julius versus Patri,
That was
Time
tough.
versus
That
Light.
was tough.
There's the Austin Universe is licked.
I did like that. I thought like I thut we were gonna get the traditional like power of friendship. We tag team
Yeah,
and
we
defeat
didn't.
it,
Yeah,
and
and they
no,
lost.
and
Yeah,
no.
that's the thing.
It was like when Aizen stopped Ichigo's music and was just like, "No, we're not doing that.
Yeah,
We're
that
not
was
doing
crazy.
that."
That was insane. So yeah, we have like those fights. I'm obviously there's manga fights in Black Clover and obviously in JJK, so we can't talk about those. I think that's tough. That's a tough decision, but there's like there's a lot of good side fights. Like we have like Noel's fights a lot, like Noel versus Vanica
That
in
was no,
the
that
first
was
generation.
really
Yeah,
good.
that's fantastic.
But I still got Yuji versus Choso over
I think they're two different fights. I think like they're just you can't compare them in terms of like
that. I'm just
how
talking out
they
of like
in
fight.
terms of like what you liked more. I think that's fair.
Well, like the Noel's one had more of an impact.
Yeah,
But I loved the realization for Choso at the end of that fight, where he was just like, "Oh, what did I do?
yeah,
What did I do?" And overall, I think they both have great fights, but
yeah.
I
They
lean
do.
more towards JJK.
Yeah, I think for me because I like Black Clover characters more, that I would say that Black Clover fights are better because they both have fantastic animations. I mean,
Yeah,
like their animations are amazing in general. But I think because of like how I like the powers in Black Clover, because of how I like the characters, and the fact that it's not just Gojo fights, Sukuna fights, or you're like another person like fights. Like it's everybody gets a
yeah,
chance to
everyone
fight.
gets their lick.
So it's like I think
Like
that's why it makes it better.
Magna's lick
But we can't talk about that.
is yeah.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't know why I put Magna in that list. But if you know, you know, because
Nah,
it's like if you
like
know, you know.
like that was a tough. That's a tough panel.
That is tough.
That's like a Takamichi
Yeah.
like the crying panel and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like like
that is
tough.
masterful.
Just like you gotta love it. I will give it that. I guess okay. What's giving you the like? What's your favorite peak moment
in Black Clover,
in either or?
not manga stuff. We'll talk. I think just the Spade Kingdom. The Spade Kingdom, like them invading, like Dante and Zenon
Yeah.
invading and just kind of like going in, and then obviously like we're in the like the time skip shit was amazing, and then other than that, I think like the Julius stuff in when it comes to the like the elf stuff, like when Julius died the first time, like that was just like that moment, that fight
That
was
pissed
like
me off.
yeah, I know.
That
I remember that.
pissed me off.
I remember that day where I was like, just watch the next episode. He's like, I can't. We'll do tomorrow.
I was like,
watch
I'm
the next
done.
episode.
I'm done, bro. I know. I've watched too many animes where like my favorite character just gets packed up ace. Just to go through this again.
Absolutely. And then same funeral. The same funeral. Those
Yes.
moments. Those three moments like are just the best. And then JJK, Gojo versus Toji, obviously his awakening. I liked Gojo's point two domain expansion is sick. And then I guess the first time we see Hollow Purple, it's all Gojo.
Yeah. I mean, was for me like yes, Hollow Purple, Gojo stuff. The reawakening is probably one of my favorite moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
The honored one is an amazing quote. But I loved the Yuta ghetto moment. Just really showed that like the next generation has some heavy hitters coming up. And
they have one.
Okay,
one heavy hitter.
One heavy hitter, and maybe some on base people with Ari, Maki, and them. But I love that was probably a good peak moment. Or Boogie Woogie versus Hanami.
See, I like it, but I'm not a huge Toto fan. I think he's stupid. I think he's fucking stupid.
No, he has mentally,
but he's
mentally challenged. Okay, my best friend.
He's actually stupid, but I do like his ability because it's actually interesting. It's just Sasuke.
Very simple.
It's just Sasuke switching.
Yeah, it's just
that's literally how it is. But I think that was definitely sick. And there is like a couple other moments in the manga where I would say like it's like my definite like I'll tell you about it later, but I'm not gonna say it here. But I think in terms of like it's all Gojo and JHK for me, whereas in Black Clover it's everybody. Like it's
everyone gets their piece.
Yeah,
I will admit like Gojo is the main character of JJK.
Yeah,
unfortunately, like they had a main character, they did a movie with them, shipped him to Africa,
and then we're gonna do a different.
And then we're gonna do another main character who doesn't feel like a main character, but then he has our version of Kakashi and he just runs everything, and it's great. I would watch a whole show just Gojo.
Absolutely.
I don't
We
think
got first part of season 2 was that, so
yeah,
it was
yeah, the
pretty
first part,
fantastic.
yeah, and that I will say that is detriment, but I like that. Like I think what Shibuya really stands out for me is there was so many people getting a lick in. You know, Megumi getting to fight his dad. Oh, I can't
I
really
mean,
call that
yeah,
a
if
fight.
you want to call that a fight, you
Yeah,
can
I
call
can't really
it.
call it a fight. But Megumi fighting like with Yuji, the Choso Yuji moment, Jogo Sukuna Maharaga,
Yeah,
like Nanami, looking like he hit the gym extra hard that day when he was
that
fighting.
was crazy.
I forget the guy's name, the one who got
I
sliced
don't
by
remember his name
Sukuna.
either.
When he rocked his stuff, like those are things that like made me really fall in love with the series. But I get where like Black Clover obviously has been doing that
Yeah,
longer.
because I think like we obviously have agreed on this. Like JJK is heavily carried on Gojo and Sukuna. Like when they're both not in the series, it's like the quality diminishes. Besides like a few things, but like if we look at season 1 of JJK, like it was decent, it was good, but it wasn't like amazing.
The best parts were when Gojo
Yeah,
came
exactly
out.
with Gojo. So it's like we're talking about like this JJK is amazing. We're like, no, Sakuna and Gojo are amazing. That's all it is. But Black Clover, it's like, what's your favorite moment? Oh, I like Finro. I like Noel's fight. I like Asa's fight. I like Yami's. It's like I can only give you like 10 different people can give you 10 different like reasons. Where in Black, I mean JJK, 10 people will give you like the same three.
Well, I will admit though, like while I agree, Black Clover has been going on a little bit longer, so it has more stuff to pull from.
But also, that's obviously it's been going on. There's no debate, but it's I think JJK is way too fast paced.
Yes,
It's way too fast paced.
yes, because there's so many things I want to know about.
Yeah, we
that where I feel like we're already approaching like the final,
maybe. I mean,
like
we'll never
final
know. But
arc, and so hopefully Gige stops hating everyone and ruining people's lives, where he like decides to like expand it a little bit more because there's so much potential. Like the Kyoto people, just
I
like
mean,
introduction. It's like Naruto with like, hey, like here's the village hidden in the clouds, and
yeah,
like everything is like high and by type stuff. But I will admit it is too fast.
yeah, because I mean, like the thing that we've talked about before is the fact that JJK, like, we literally like they've known each other for a year max, like, so it's like, yeah,
I ride for mine.
yeah, they're friends, like they know each other, but it's like they don't have like a big bond. And I would argue, okay, the time doesn't necessarily matter if they've been going through a lot of stuff, but they did like what, one mission,
They did one.
two missions.
Nobara and Yuji have done 2 to 3 missions by the time
Was
of
it?
her.
Because it was obviously the first time they met the
First time they
finger,
met her.
the finger. Yeah, obviously. Well, no, they met her in the.
No, like the first mission they had after
Yeah, with
they
her.
met her, and then the special grade, and then Yuji was dead.
Yes.
And
No.
then,
It was the. Remember when Sukuna? It was the finger bearer, the curse spirit that had the finger, and then.
wasn't it the special grade?
Oh yes.
Yeah. And then the third one with the Choso's brothers.
The brothers, yeah, the siblings. So it was three.
Yeah, three missions.
And then we went to Shibuya.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and those arcs weren't long, and they weren't even like that with each other that long. Like Nobra left early.
It was more of like a bond through like, yo, like we may not talk a lot, but like,
yeah, they just hang out. That's all it is.
They have a bigger bond torturing Megumi.
They do. They have a good relationship. They obviously they're really good friends because like they kind of click well. But I think like they haven't been through a lot in general. Which I'm not saying like, oh, that devalues like obviously you don't want to see your friend die, but it's like it doesn't hit as hard because we know and we see like when it comes to like Nanami and Nobra dying, like, it's like it was one episode, like 1-1. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy, but it's like we get no time to mourn anybody. So it's like at that some point where it's like it's kind of like how Attack on Titan did everything, where it's like everyone started dying. You're just like, okay, I don't care about these characters. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't care about these characters. So it's kind of like what JJK is doing, and it's just like, I don't know.
But the only difference is AOT had way better writing.
Well, I mean that's yeah. You can't really compare that.
At least you could be like, damn, everyone's dead. But like this story is slapping.
And that's one thing that people like to talk about Black Clover too, where like Black Clover doesn't kill anybody off, but JJK kills everyone off. So it's like, but if you actually know what happens in the manga, you know why Black Clover doesn't kill anybody off. We'll just leave it there. But I would argue that it takes more skill in terms of writing in a story to keep characters relevant and not just kill them off than to throw them away, because we're throwing Nanami away, we're throwing Nobra away. Now, obviously, they probably wouldn't have been relevant in the situations as often because of how the story went. But I think like the fact that he didn't write it like that means he didn't care about them.
Yeah, because I think with Nanami, he was kind of like 50-50. So like, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But like Nobara, like she hurt Mahito.
Yeah, she did.
Like even though it was like a clone or like have a
She was his
split-
natural enemy. Like she
Yeah.
was like a bad matchup for him. So like
yeah,
that could have been interesting.
and she definitely could have played like she could have definitely been. It could have been like a reenactment of season 1 with her and Yuji, like
Fighting Mahito. Yeah.
body.
That would have been good. Like that would have been amazing.
I mean, like who we get, it's still
Yeah,
a
it's
tough
fine,
one.
but
It
like
still is. But like I think like watching the episode, because comparing to reading it, I didn't really think much of it. But watching the episode made me realize, damn, she was a bad matchup for him.
yeah.
She definitely could have bodied, maybe not bodied like full him, but like she could have bodied that clone.
Yeah,
Which
she
would
could have. That's why he
put him
left.
at-
That's why he ran
would
away.
have put him at a major detriment
Yeah.
against Yuji, because Yuji was giving him hands.
Yeah, like what we get is fine when in terms of that fight, but I feel like there's at least the very least like Nobra's ability was intricate enough and weird and complex enough where you could have done a lot of different things for it. Like she legitimately could have been a factor into beating Sukuna because she could have done like her straw doll technique could have like attacked the finger.
Yeah,
And like obviously she's not strong enough, but like make her strong enough. And that was another thing I'm talking about. If you really think about it, the characters are so weak for no reason in JJK.
yeah.
Like you'd think
Yeah.
these teachers would be like, look, we don't have that many sorcerers, and we like these motherfuckers are dying.
Look
Why don't we
quickly
teach
they-
them RCT? Like,
Yeah, look how quickly they level up though.
yeah, but look how little of like the
no,
level up.
yeah, but I'm just saying like Yuji obviously is the main character, so he's gonna get.
Yeah, that's
he's,
fine.
He's gonna get the push. But like, what have we seen from Megumi to warrant?
Besides Maharaga,
Yeah, like to warrant, like
mid domain. That's
yeah,
it. Like,
and not complete domain.
it's a mediocre
How come
Shikigami.
they don't have like reverse curse?
That's what I'm saying.
Which is
At the
kinda
very
crazy.
obviously, like domain expansion is tough. Like you can't really like that's hard to like teach, and not everyone's gonna have that.
Mhm.
But RCT should legitimately be the thing that they are instilling in these people.
They need Tsunade.
They
got
need-
Shoko.
She's
She's
either,
Tsunade.
have you seen like the memes where it's like everyone's like, oh, Shoko is like the most like useless healer and all that
she doesn't get to heal anyone.
because they just die.
Just die. Just kill them all.
It's like, oh, you
Wow.
actually made it back to me, you'll live.
Wow.
You don't make it back to me, you're dead.
Yuji had to revive himself. He woke up and she was like, "Oh,
And she's like,
all right,
damn. So that's why are they not like the teachers in JJK are ass? Like, why aren't they teaching these motherfuckers
no, for
more?
real.
Like,
There's not like we only see Gojo teaching Yuji.
and a little bit of Megumi, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's more of just like go into this shit.
Yeah, we literally see like when Maki and like Panda and Toge were like and Maki were like they're the ones like training with Megumi and Obara. They're the ones training.
Yeah,
It's like,
because Gojo.
Gojo,
actually,
what are you doing?
Gojo actually gave them teaching.
I
He's like,
know.
he teaches Yuta, Maki, and them. He was like, "You got it."
Also, how do you have like a school and you have like 3 teachers, like,
Yeah.
and you have 5 students? Like, what are you doing? This is not a school.
Why does Kyoto
Is it-
have like more people just off rip?
I know. Like,
What's
no
going
one
on
likes
with
Tokyo. Like no one.
What's going on with that? Mind you, we're still big fans of JJK.
No,
But
absolutely.
it's just, I think it takes a true fan to be able to shit on it a little bit, but then appreciate for what it's worth and show that how better it could be.
Yeah.
Not everything's like One Piece, unfortunately, or ALT.
Yes. I mean,
Where everything has an intricate connection to the story. I think Gige just really gets off on hurting his fans.
he legitimately does.
Just like, hey, I can build Nobara to be like the next badass, like a Mara Leona type character with
Yeah.
respect. Now let's just kill her.
Bro,
Let's give her a flashback.
Season 1, when people saw JJK for the first time, they were like, "Dude, Nobra's the greatest written female character ever." Like it's like, and I was like, potential. She has potential. And then what happens? Nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing.
and then it goes to Maki.
Yeah, it goes to
Then
Maki.
it goes to
Maki,
Maki,
and but I'm gonna die on this hill, and I will tell you right now, Noelle is a better written character than Maki by far. Not
Well,
by far.
I mean, Noelle's gotten more chances to be written.
She's still better. I mean, like,
I mean, it's not. It's like you're talking about like one character that has like 5 maybe chapters of involvement, whereas like Noelle is dick riding Asta.
yes, but also getting her own growth.
Yeah, she gets her own.
So
growth.
that's why, like, that's I don't know. Noelle's the best written female character in Shonen. Like, I don't think there's any.
Shonen.
Who else is better?
I would have to think about that. In Shonen.
I don't think there's a better Shonen written female character. I think maybe you can debate it, but I don't think there's.
No, like I have to actually start.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, because there really isn't.
I mean,
there's no one that like actually because Naruto, there's no one.
I mean, like
There's
Nico
no
Robin.
Nico. Robin is sick, but like she doesn't have as much importance in like obviously she does, but like
I was about to say she's
like,
very
important. Like in terms of like spotlight in the story, I guess
Okay.
it's not. You can't compare them because
Water
they're different
seven.
types. Of, yeah, that's it. Like they're different types of characters, but like in terms of this like an actual like important like spotlightable character in
Tell
a
me
woman.
Yorimichi's not the greatest female shonen character of all time?
No, I mean as much as I like her, but no,
She is. Maybe not written.
not written, but
she-
something else. But no, yeah.
Now Noelle, I will say Noelle's up there. I don't know for me if she's the best written, but like she is up there.
Do you agree that she's better than Maki?
I don't want to say yes just yet. Like I'm
Just
leaning,
yeah. Then what else do you want
no,
from
no,
Maki?
no. I want more. I want to see Maki more.
So yeah, I think we pretty much wrapped everything up.
Yeah, we were gonna start rambling.
We can ramble on JJK and
like another 30 minutes.
That's the thing, because it's like for JJK, there's so much things we wish it was.
Yeah.
So it's like it could have been so much better, but Black Clover, it's like there's not much to wish for because it just gives
It's giving
everything.
you pretty much.
And I'll obviously give that Black Clover is near the end and it's about finish everything. Where JJK is like
getting. I
we'll
would say
see.
middle to like
middle to see. So we'll see. So it's kind of an unfair advantage. But I just know if you post it on Twitter and be like Black Clover better than JJK, be like, no, you're stupid. Like, no, like, you're stupid because
I feel like people, the anime only people would be like JJK.
Yeah.
Like I'm still arguing JJK, but I still appreciate Black Clover. Like it had some amazing moments, and I hope they don't fumble the bag on the ending because everything's looking pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But I do agree with you. Like I think most people would be like, you're talking bad about JJK, like
which happens
wild.
A lot.
You're wild.
Which people are like, oh, you can't talk anything. You can't have any. You have to like every single character in JJK, and you have to like every decision happens. Like,
no. I love how I was gonna come and do this video and be like that guy, like a parody of it. But then I was just like, nah, like I feel like people actually believe me for a second. So
yeah, people absolutely would.
Let me actually.
We can't feed into this madness like that. JJK is incredible. Like JJK is good, but it's not like it's not perfect and it's not
as
in my
top
people.
5.
It's not. I did my top 5 and I struggled to put in the top 10. I think it's like tied for 10th.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys enjoyed it, hit that sub button, hit that like button. Let me know your opinion down in the comments. Let's keep it civil. If you're a JJK dick rider, I don't mind. I like JJK as well. Again, we both love JJK. We both love Demon Slayer. Like that's like Black Clover. Demon Slayer is debatable.
That's another video. That's the video I'm going to be talking about.
That's the video because we were talking about that one. Because just spoiler alert, I think JJK is closer to Demon Slayer than just the Black Clover, but that's on me. But anyway, let me know if you guys disagree or agree. Leave a comment down below if you like the video, if you like it. We're gonna have a podcast out soon. We're gonna make some more videos. So yeah, have a good one and peace.
Deuces.